Hey guys, it's Maymay. And again, I'm being different. I'm just kind of rolling with it. But here's the situation. This is my artwork for this week, and it's very different than I normally do things. I decided I wanted to sit down and draw. So I just took out a paper and a pencil and I started to draw and just had some fun. Our scripture this week is I am the light of the world. It's actually John 8:12. Now, part of this scripture, which we've done this scripture before. I don't know if it was this year or previous years. I didn't look. I told you guys I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm not looking because I just want to go based on what God is telling me. And so we've done this and we focused on being the light of the world, that we are a light, that Jesus is the light of the world. But part of this verse says, whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And we are talking today in our Bible study at 2:30 on our Facebook group called Hide His Word in My Heart about getting accustomed to the darkness. It's very interesting. We heard a speaker recently who talked about how we can become accustomed to the darkness and start to allow darkness into our life and almost just approve it, even not thinking. Like, we know darkness is there, we know what darkness is, but sometimes we allow it in through different things. Maybe it's through books or movies or TV or music or people around you or your job, or there's so many different ways you can allow the darkness to get into your life and become accustomed to it to the point that you no longer even notice it. And that's the topic this week. I want us to talk about not becoming part of the darkness, not allowing the darkness in our life, and not allowing ourselves to be okay with the darkness. We have to know the difference. We have to flee from the very appearance of evil. And when I think evil, I think darkness, right? So I wanted to do a little drawing this week. I'm focusing on the light of the world. Our Bible study this afternoon is going to focus on that as well. So what I thought I'd do, I just came in, for you guys, I want to say, my scripture I'm focusing on is this one, which is John 8:12. But I want you to focus on the light. Either Jesus as the light, you as the light on a hill, allowing light into your life. Maybe you need to focus on the darkness in the fact that maybe you need to get rid of the darkness. So don't become accustomed to it, but maybe you need to find the darkness in your life and let the light push it out, and make sure you're tuned into the light. You have the light turned on and pushing out the darkness. So those are your kind of topic in scripture this week. I decided to just film myself drawing this and coloring it, and thought I would just let you guys kind of see that. The only thing I didn't do to this, which I might have done, was I was going to come in, and I may go back and do it and kind of ink the edges of this to kind of make these even brighter. If I do that, I'll make sure to take a picture of that for the thumbnail so you'll get to see it. But this is exactly what I did this week. So I'm going to let you see me draw this in sped up motion because it took me a while to draw and color it. So I'm going to speed it up, put on some music, and let you guys watch. And if this is your first time joining us, please check out our Facebook group called Hide His Word in My Heart. That's where we share our photos of our journals together. That's where we talk about the topic each week. And that's where our Bible studies live on Sunday afternoons at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoy the process of this, and I'll see you next week.